Mr. Speaker, I rise to speak on this budget and in support of this budget. Every budget is a comprehensive group of numbers, and it affects so many in our society. This budget's no different, and every budget we try to improve the quality of life of our residents. In this budget, so many are helped: seniors, children, public education, higher education, municipalities, nursing homes, first responders, etc. But I want to talk about one special group in this budget who will be impacted with a tremendous impact on the quality of their life. That special group is our veterans, particularly our disabled veterans. This budget allocates $2 million to establish the Center for Neuromodulation Therapies for Veterans. Neuromodulation therapies have emerged as a breakthrough intervention for stroke, chronic pain, PTSD, and mobility impairment conditions. It affects and attacks the issues of veterans that are dealing with suicide, 18 a day. And the majority of these are between the age of 18 and 34. Approximately 1/3 of stroke survivors experience post-depression. And according to preliminary research, there's a 73% higher risk of suicide in stroke victims. Veterans who suffer head injuries, 69% are more likely to suffer a stroke. In addition, those with PTSD are 62% more likely to suffer a stroke. 3 in 10 veterans are exposed and live continuously with chronic pain. Neuromodulation therapies, while addressing all these issues, are also cutting edge. We have only one doctor at UConn in the state of Connecticut performing these. Only 10 have been performed so far, and of those 10, the results have been exceptional. The funding also will enable the recruitment of leading physicians, researchers, the development of specialized programs, advancing new cutting-edge technologies in neuromodulation therapies. I'd like to sum up by telling a story of an individual who testified before our Public Health Committee. Ronald Beasley, a captain in the U.S. Navy for 22 years, who 14 years ago had a stroke, a massive stroke. And for 14 years, he was immobile. He received very little treatment that would help him from the VA. He had this treatment, and in his words, he is now able to do things like cutting his own meals, cutting his own food, using his utensils, picking up things off the shelf, picking up things as small as a dime, tying his shoe, and most importantly, carrying his 3-year-old granddaughter without fear of falling. I want to mention something that was said early. This was done in a bipartisan way. We have senators, both sides of the aisle, and supporting this, and in the House, both sides of the aisle supporting this. It was a very bipartisan effort, and through this, we set up a triangle of health care. UConn Health, where the therapies will be performed. Hartford Healthcare, where intensive therapies will be performed. And the state of Connecticut, all of us who stand to support those who need our support, we owe them. We may not owe them all, but we owe them.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.